What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new YouTube video. In today's video, we are going over how to fulfill orders on your Shopify store. Odds are if you're watching this video, you probably got your first couple sales, so congrats on that. So in this video, I'll show you guys the 3 levels of fulfilling orders. And if you guys don't know already, I'm releasing my $1 million masterclass at 10,000 subscribers. So press that subscribe button down below if you want to see that. And I made this channel specifically to not gatekeep anything and provide as much value as possible to you guys. So thank you guys so much for your support so far. We're only a month in and we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate it. Anyways, let's head back into the video. So starting out at level 1, you have less than 5 orders and you just want to fulfill them. So let's say I want to fulfill this order right here. I'm selling a facial hair remover. All we're gonna do is head over to AliExpress and search the product up. And as you guys can see here, the 4th result, we already found the product. The reason you wanna be fulfilling through AliExpress when you have less than 5 orders is because you don't have enough orders to get a really good quote from a private supplier or any other big companies. The only cons about this is the cost of goods are pretty expensive and the shipping times aren't great. But as you progress throughout your e-commerce journey, you could rotate to the next 2 methods we are gonna go over in this video. When I first started and I got a couple orders on the store, I'll simply fulfill them through AliExpress, and I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. So when you actually find the right product on AliExpress, as you guys can see here, I'm selling the facial hair remover and it's the same exact product on the Shopify store. All we're gonna do is press buy now, take the shipping address from the Shopify order and head over to AliExpress and put it in as a shipping address. Now after you do this, you're gonna purchase a product and after a couple days, you will get a tracking number. You're gonna put in that tracking number right over here as well as the shipping carrier and then fulfill item. That's exactly how you fulfill with AliExpress. And I highly recommend to do this when you only have a couple orders because it doesn't make sense to use a private supplier. When I first started out, I did the same exact thing. And when I got better and better at dropshipping, I got more orders. I decided to rotate it to a private supplier to handle everything. So moving on to level 2, we're gonna be using fulfillment tools such as ZenDrop and AutoDS. So what these basically are is almost a mainstream private supplier. The prices are better than AliExpress, but it isn't the best, and the shipping times are alright. The cost of goods using these tools aren't the best, and there's only a limited amount of products you can use. But the main reason people use ZenDrop and AutoDS is because it's so easy to set up. Literally to set it up, all you do is go to the Shopify app store and download their app. Now once you're in the app, it automatically connects to Shopify store, and you're gonna wanna head over to orders and select the order that you just had. Now inside the orders tab, we're gonna select a specific order that we want to fulfill, then press link or source and find the product that's in their catalog that they have. So as you guys can see here, the second option, we have the flawless facial hair remover. We're gonna select that. Now it's super easy to set up. All you do is select the correct variants and then press confirm. Now as you can see, when I selected the right product from their catalog, it automatically gave you a quote and then you can fulfill the order for a specific amount. This covers shipping and the product itself, and the total for this specific instance came out to $6.15. All you're gonna do now is press fulfill order, and then it's gonna add a tracking number to Shopify, and they basically do everything. All you gotta do is pay the total. What you can also do is select auto fulfillment on the top. This will automatically fulfill any future orders that you have, as long as they have the product. Now ZenDrop is not bad at all. The only problem is the cost of goods are pretty expensive, as well as there's only a limited amount of products on their website. For this specific instance, they had the facial hair remover, but if you had a product that they didn't have, you'd probably have to upgrade the plan and get a custom quote. So if you're getting a couple orders a day, ZenDrop is actually a really good tool that you can use. But once you get to doing a couple $100s in sales every single day, you want to move over to private suppliers. Now private suppliers are the best. They have the fastest shipping times, the best cost of good prices. You get access to credit lines and insider products, and the list goes on and on. The only problem is you need leverage to get these good quotes. If you're only doing a couple orders a day, they're not incentivized to actually work with you. So if you're planning to use a private supplier, at least do a couple $100s a day in sales, and then you can contact them. Now you always want to negotiate with the private suppliers because the first quote that they give you is usually not the best quote that they can give you. Now you have to be really careful with private suppliers. Always use a pretty reliable one, because if you don't get a reliable one, they will fuck you over. I had a buddy of mine that was using a private supplier and he actually got scammed. This was during Chinese New Year, and if you don't know what Chinese New Year is, they basically shut down China for a whole month and you're unable to fulfill orders unless you buy inventory. So my friend was scaling and he knew Chinese New Year was around the corner, so he decided to buy inventory so he could continue running the product. So he bought inventory with the supplier. I believe he sent a $20,000 wire. This would cover a month or 2 of inventory, and the supplier actually gave him a really good price. It was almost too good to be true, because turns out the supplier actually never bought the inventory. My friend kept getting emails saying, "Where's my order?" And then he was checking the tracking numbers, and turns out they were actually fake tracking tracking numbers. So during Chinese New Year, the supplier was fulfilling orders, but he was just putting a fake tracking number that was moving. And the tracking number would go to delivered, and when the customer checked their mailboxes, they would not even have the product in there. So my friend confronted them, and the supplier actually told him that he never actually bought the inventory. So please be careful with the private suppliers you actually go with, because if you get a bad one, it can end really bad. But yeah, if you get a really good one, your life will be so much easier. With the supplier I'm currently using, I'm gonna show you guys right in this video. They give me really good quotes, they have really fast shipping times, and since I fulfilled so many orders with them, they're offering me a free trip to China to check out their warehouse. So this is a supplier that I used all the time. Her name is Elva. So what you really have to do is send a picture of the product that you want to quote, and then a couple hours later, the supplier is going to give you a quote. So for this specific example, I got quoted for a romper. And this is the whole price breakdown. It goes from full price to country, shipping line, and estimated shipping time. Now, if you want the product delivered in 7 to 12 days to US, it's gonna be $7.75. And if you want 6 to 10 day shipping, it's gonna be $8.46. This is the whole price breakdown. This is including shipping, so it's really good rates. And as you guys can see, you get 4 to 6 days shipping to Great Britain. So all in all, this supplier is great. I fulfilled thousands of orders with them. I built a really good relationship with them. Now, finding a really good private supplier is hard to come around these days. So if you wanna get access to this exact supplier I'm using right now, I have been using them for almost a year now. It's inside Club Access, which is in the description. Now, if you guys watch this whole video and you haven't got a sale yet, or you haven't got a lot of sales yet, odds are your website sucks and your ads suck. And that's exactly why I made full step-by-step tutorials on how to make the perfect one-page branded dropshipping store and how to find winning products in 2024. You can check them out right over here. And for those who want to learn directly from me on how to make your first 10K online from dropshipping, all my strategies from product research to making ads, a full A to C guide is inside Club Access, as well as all these other benefits over here. It's in the description if you're interested. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.